This is my solution to running a really long leader behind your Dipsy and being able to remove your Dipsy. So if you want to run 60 feet of leader to your lure behind your Dipsy, this is how you do it without using clips. This isn't new. This is called a Bridal system. Guys use it in the ocean to detach weights and planers when trolling for pelagic species. They essentially do the same thing, but with barrel swivels. Instead of trying to reel barrel swivels through the eyelets of your rod, these little loops go through no problem. So you'll be fishing, the fish strikes at this end, opens your Dipsy. When your Dipsy comes into the boat, this is much like removing a side planer, an inline side planer. You take the loop, pull it down on the open end, grab the other loop, pull it down on the open end, Dipsy's off. Now this setup gets reeled through your eyelets right to your reel. So I measure the Dipsy. Dipsy's 10 inches. So this is the main line. Attach 60 feet of fluorocarbon leader to your main braided line. I prefer to use an Alberto knot for this. So that's your main line and your leader. So then you're going to want to take that at about 18 inches. Cut it there. And then do a uni to uni. All you're doing now is creating a second knot in your leader line. The two knots will keep your loops in place when your Dipsy is attached. Essentially, that'll be 60 feet of line from here to this knot. There's your main line, and your other one comes out at about 15 inches. So what I've been using is the lead core. It's 30 pound and it's fairly thick. And it's easy to work with in a loop. There, you take the center out of the lead core. And you want a 10-inch piece. And all you're doing is making a loop. This is going to be the loop that attaches to your Dipsy. This loop has to go this direction here. Attach this loop to your main line using 3 half hitches, keeping the loop end as small as possible. Snug that up. Cut off your tag line. So you have this loop. These loops will slide down to that knot there. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. About 10 inches. Just making a loop. And this loop, you want to go that way. So. Attach this second loop the same way as the first loop, using 3 half hitches. You want it as small as possible. up. Cut off your tag lines. And slide that one to you. And your Dipsy. This is your main line. Take your loop. Put it in that one. This is your back loop. Put it in that one. Engage your Dipsy. So when it releases, there's just a little bit of slack in this line. Reel it in. It comes to the boat. You grab it. Take the front one off. Take the back one off. Reel this right through into your reel to the fish.